I'm Hannah Miller. This is speech number 3 for CST 100, and here's my audience. How many of you wish you could travel more? If you had funds available, would you pick a random destination, or would you visit a country or continent close to your heritage? Well, according to Wikipedia, roughly 52.4 million tourists visit Italy each year, making it the fifth most visited country in international tourism arrivals. I was lucky to be part of a group of 20 individuals to actually visit Italy with the People to People Student Ambassador Program in 2008. So today I'd like to teach you more about Italy, specifically some general knowledge, fun facts, and a small tour of 3 places that you should visit if you ever get the chance to go there. First, I'd like to share with you some general knowledge and tidbits about Italy. For those that aren't familiar, Italy is also known as Italia, and it is in the southern portion of Europe in a boot shape that borders France, Switzerland, Austria, and Slovenia. Italy is also known as the birthplace of Western culture. Their capital is Rome, and most of the people that live there are Roman Catholic. The majority of the inhabitants speak Italian, French, and German. Currency is a little bit different over there than it is here in the United States. They use the euro, and just to give you an idea, 1 euro is equivalent to $1.23 in US dollars. That number looks a lot better than it did in 2008 when I went over there, when 1 euro was worth $1.50 in US money. Looking at their climate, it's not actually that much different than ours over here. They too have hot summers, even though theirs is more dry heat than humid, rainy autumns, and cold, damp winters. They are famous for a few different reasons. According to WikiTravel, they are famous for their delicious cuisine, fashion industry, luxury sports cars and motorcycles, diverse regional cultures and dialects, the beautiful coast, alpine lakes, mountain ranges, etc. Italy has also been nicknamed Bel Paese, which means the beautiful country. One more little tidbit that I've always found to be fascinating is how different they are when it comes to their meal decisions. Breakfast is a very light meal and does not include any salty foods. For instance, it's not customary to eat eggs and bacon for breakfast. That very thought is actually revolting to most Italians. Lunch, on the other hand, is viewed as their most important meal of the day. In fact, many shops close for a 2-hour lunch break on the regular. You're a little jealous now, aren't you? Lastly, for dinner, here in America, the times we eat may vary household to household, but typically our suppers take place between 5 and 7 p.m. Over in Italy, it is normal to see people out eating dinner with very young children as late as 10 o'clock. This is just some pictures of the landscape. Now that we've gone over some general and interesting facts, I'd like to take a few minutes and go over a few places that you should visit if you ever get the chance. We'll start at the Roman Colosseum. The Colosseum is the biggest amphitheater ever and can hold over 50,000 spectators, packed very tightly, of course. According to History.com, it's used for 100 days of games, including gladiatorial combats and wild animal fights. However, by the 20th century, nearly 2/3 of the Colosseum had been destroyed between weather, natural disasters, neglect, and vandalism. If you've ever seen pictures of this enormous structure, you would be absolutely blown away to see it in person. This is the inside. This is what it looked like in the beginning, and this is what it looks like now. Over 2/3 is gone. Okay. If you want to surely see an amazing view, then after visiting the Colosseum, I would recommend that you visit Mount Etna. As found on LiveScience.com, it is the largest active volcano in Europe and one of the most frequently erupting volcanoes in the world. It's classified as a series of nested stratovolcanoes and sits about 10,900 feet tall and has approximately 93-mile base circumference. This is what it looks like. This is in the wintertime, This is more so in the summer. And this is it erupting awesomely. You can also get souvenirs from over there. This is a lava rock turtle, actually made from the lava after one of the eruptions, I believe back in 2003 or 4. And they're pretty cool if you'd like to look at it. Just place don't break it. The last destination I'll touch base on is the Vatican City along with the Sistine Chapel. The Vatican City is an independent state located inside of Rome and has a population of less than 1,000 people. This is what the inside of the Vatican City looks like. As you can see, it's enclosed inside of Rome. It has been the residence of the Pope since 1337. The new Pope is elected in the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo was commissioned to paint the Sistine Chapel ceiling between 1508 and 1512. The Sistine Chapel has some of the finest artwork humanity has ever produced and is one of the holiest places in the world to Catholic Christians. Little fun fact. Did you know you can actually get escorted out of the chapel for taking pictures or videos of the artwork on the walls and the ceilings? This is the outside of the Sistine Chapel. And these are some of the inside, and I tried to get some more of the ceiling so you can get a better view. So to wrap things up as we come to a close, today we've gone over some general knowledge and interesting tidbits about the wonderful Italia. Also, we went on a small tour to Italy by going over a few stunning and remarkable places that you can visit if you ever were to travel abroad and find yourself next to this beautiful landscape. So if you've always wanted to travel but were too nervous to take the plunge, I'd like to leave you with these words by André Gide, which is a French author and winner of a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1947. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore.